At 6:52 this morning, the fog rolled in. That brought out a full course caution, but just about 20 minutes ago, things cleared up enough. We were able to go racing yet again here at Daytona. Now the 6 car on pit road because of an incident on a restart, and I saw that right front wheel very, very damaged. Let's take a look here. Just to go up the inside, gets on the grass. Looks like he locks up the brakes a little bit, and man, True Speed Porsche really took a big hit. Patrick Pilet in the number 30, the Momo MGT Porsche has gotten past Anthony Lazzaro, the 30-year-old Porsche factory driver and Carrera Cup champion, out in front, and a lurid slide onto the banking the last lap. Pilet is wringing the neck of that Porsche. This is how it all transpired for the lead.
It was just a perfect execution. He came down the inside, and Lazzaro did the right thing in just, you know, not trying to do some silly defense. But
and we are green. Safety car is off. Green is up. Everybody is on the button.
Memo Rojas leads the field back to green in that dominant 01. It has been the strongest car throughout the course of this race, but we still have a long way to go, just under the 5-hour mark. And Jordan Taylor's been drafted in. Here we see Snatcher down in turn 1. That's the 69.
There's a couple of Ferraris. Is that?
Yeah, there's another one going. Third Ferrari.
69 was in the lead, driven by Mark Wilkins. Looked like he may have got a tag down there in
63. Yep, the second place car as well.
That was for the lead. So there was some argy-bargy down in turn 1, possibly for the lead of this GT field.
No damage right rear on the 69. Watch this.
Avoidable contact, Mark. Call it in.
First on the brakes.
You know, that was not intentional by any means. He was doing all he could do to save the 63. Got in too deep.
But if we look back to that last time both cars, the 01 and the 10, were in pit lane, it looked like Jordan Taylor had a bit of a nose on the 01 car as they were exiting. But then we see Jordan Taylor giving way to that 01 car because the 01 car is in the fast lane. And that's a rule that is in the Rolex series, but we don't see that in NASCAR races. In NASCAR races, you can see cars 3 wide racing to the end of pit lane to try and race to that timing line. In this series, when you've got a car in the fast lane, and even though you might be a little bit ahead of them, you've got to give way to that car.
All right, thanks, Matt. Problems on track for the 02. Stopped.
Wow, and they needed yellows to claw their way back, and it looks like they may be creating one here. Dario Franchitti behind the wheel, and we get that yellow. Don't see any damage or anything major, Dorsey, so.
Ryan Hunter-Reay was able to hold Pruitt off heading into 1, but as they came back onto the banking, Ryan Hunter-Reay slides a little high, and once Scott's underneath him, it's done.
Yeah, I mean, the car, we're talking a lot about the top end advantage they have. It's not all there.
But look at the GT battle in front of him. Ambrose gets pinned up behind, wants to go low.
he just absolutely pinned is the word. He thought the 64 was going to not get into the altercation there, sort of with the BMW, and absolutely trapped down there. God, that must have been so frustrating.
Great job.
Look at this, after 23 hours of racing, we have side-by-side racing for the lead in both categories. It doesn't get any better. Lazzaro, who took that shallow entry to that final corner, and here we go, 3 wide, down to the bus stop chicane for the lead in GT.
Who's gonna
Oh, that's tight.
Oh, awesome.
1, 2, and 3 became 3, 2, and 1.
We said Montoya's car's coming in. He's got half a car. He's going to take it in deep on the brakes. He has brakes to go. AJ takes it in even deeper.
Squirming on the brakes. Allmendinger holds off Montoya.
Fighting hard. AJ Allmendinger wants a second Rolex.
We are green once again. Green flag in the air. You're racing, gentlemen. You notice on that pit stop, too, the Ganassi team took just about the same amount of time in the pits as the 10 car did, even though the Ganassi car changed tires in addition to fuel.
Look at Allmendinger. He goes around the long way. Around Montoya, he takes 3rd spot. Barbosa is loose. Allmendinger will be on the attack here in the brake zone.
Oh, and he's gone by
the outside.
Barbosa jumped the
Look at this. He's going to try and ride the rim shot here. Will Barbosa get rid of it?
Push him off for sure.
So much being fair.
Now he's got a radiator full. That's not good.
But look at this. This is for the lead in GT, right behind that Daytona prototype. The Audi takes it in deep. Rene Rast going for his second consecutive win here at the 24. Won with Magnus last year. He wants to give Audi their first win.
Grill completely packed, full of grass, and he's away.
I'm surprised they didn't take a splash of fuel there, unless I didn't see it, Matt. There was no fuel, right?
For second place, Max Angelelli running 14.5 seconds behind Juan Pablo right now. It really comes down to fuel mileage as far as I can see.
It's extraordinary how this race has come down to such close finishes in recent years. Here comes the leader in class, the 24 WeatherTech Audi, for a splash.
This is going to be tight.
Leader Juan Pablo Montoya pits at the Ganassi garage.
And that's Trevor Montgomery on the fuel rig there. He's putting in 4, 5, 6 seconds of fuel right now. It's going to be, that was 8 seconds of fuel going into the car.
This is the race right here. Max Angelelli ducks it down the pit lane. Going to put it back in the hands of Montoya for victory.
As Juan Pablo Montoya brings Chip Ganassi Racing with Felix Sabatis and their BMW Riley to victory at the Rolex 24 again. 5-4-8. And there is your winner in GT, Felipe Albuquerque in the WeatherTech Audi from Alex Job Racing. High fives all around.
What a performance. Scott Pruitt ties the legendary Hurley Haywood. There's celebration donuts from Felipe. What a great day for that team. Audi are here. 1-2 for Audi.
And there's your winner in GX. The Napleton Porsche Cayman in the hands of David Donahue, who has driven a long, long time to end this race. Will pick up the first victory in the new class. 74 lead changes. That is a new unofficial record. Now it's time to party. And out come the flags. 22 nations represented in this year's driver lineup at Daytona.